Out and about on the Recumbents for May 23rd, 2024. Sinton and Foothills Trail in Colorado Springs, Colorado. A sunny, breezy day and a hilly ride. Let's ride. Hey, good morning. It's BJ and Joe from Out and About on the Recumbents, and right now we're on a part of the Sinton Trail, and we're headed up to 30th Street where Sinton Trail ends, and then we're gonna take a left, and we're gonna go check out I'm not quite sure if I always thought that when you turned on 30th or when you turned on the trail along 30th Street, that was actually called the Foothills Trail. And but I was reading something last night, and they may actually consider that the Palmer Mesa Trail. So, but there's supposed to be taking out the old asphalt part of the trail and replacing it with concrete, but I'm just not sure which section of trail they're talking about, because if they're talking about the section I think they are, then we're only going to be able to go up so far on the trail, and it'll be blocked off. Howdy. So but yeah, thanks for coming along for the ride. Yeah, I've noticed that on some of my videos get a little bit of echo, and I don't know if I holding the camera a little too close, so I'm gonna try not to get it quite as close to me when I'm talking, and we'll see if we get rid of the echo on the videos. But yeah, got a really nice view of Pikes Peak here off the trail. Like I said, just a really nice view of Pikes Peak. Once we get so far up there, we'll be able to see portions of the Red Rocks. That's all the foothills over there off 30th Street. And like I said, we just stopped off at our dealer, Angletech, www.cycledifferent.com, and had him check Joe's. Joe has hydraulic disc brakes, and we had some problems with them not too long ago, and it seemed like maybe we'd gotten some air in the system since they did the repair. So luckily for us, Kirk, the guy I like to call the head service technician, he is so good with stuff. He basically took the master cylinders off and bled the brakes for us, and I'll have to ask Joe if it seems like it did the job. But you have to realize we're used to cable brakes, so sometimes these newer brakes they feel different, and they feel a little weird. So that's what we're going to find out, if it was us or if it actually did have a little air in the lines. This is a Red Lake Brewery, we just showed this all to you not too long ago, so we won't be doing much on it. You can kind of see the lay of the trail there. It kind of goes, it corners up, and so basically, like I said, we're heading for the intersection of, this is the road right out that you were seeing is Garden of the Gods Road, although it doesn't go to Garden of the Gods. Basically, it ends right here at 30th Street, and that will take you to the Garden of the Gods. This is the newest section of the Sinton Trail right here. You can kind of see where Joe got on, and that's the so like I said, this is probably only a year old or so, because you used to have to wind up a little road on the other side of the loafing jug over here on my left, and it was real hilly, and sometimes the cars weren't so nice. So it's nice that they finally finished this last part off. Okay, well, we're almost at Garden of the Gods Road and 30th Street, so we are going to turn left. And so this is what I'm talking about. I'm not sure what they mean by the asphalt section of the trail. Well, so far it's not closed off. What we're going to do is we'll go over, we'll get up to there, and then we'll see. I think we'll try to follow the Palmer Mesa Trail and see if it's a different section, because they were talking about how bad the asphalt was buckled and stuff, and this asphalt's terrible. Once you get over the hill, or over the over the top of the hill there on the trail, yeah, it's really bad. It's really, really bad. Okay, I gotta switch up here to 2, so I need to gear up 1. That's the road I was talking about. But yeah, so we're going up the trail here. I'm in level 2 on the e-assist, and it's just amazing. The level 2 on this Bafang 500 watt e-motor system is so strong, it's unreal. As you can see, yeah, the asphalt is in terrible, terrible, terrible shape, with big, deep cracks all the way across it. These aren't quite as bad on this side, it's much worse on the other side. And you're going to be going downhill, so that makes it even worse, because you've got more speed, Okay, yeah, I'll tell you, this level 2 is extraordinary. It's just like a rocket ship, man. Okay, we're gonna stop here and put it back down to level 1. Dogs barking at us. They always say that dogs' vision is so bad. Oh, here's really bad. You can see how things are bouncing. Oh, I gotta get on both brakes here. Oh, yeah. Sorry for the wind. We got really strong winds today. Yeah, you just see how bad these bumps are, man. Ugh. I mean, watch the wheel. Yeah, I mean, these bumps are brutal. So I was hoping this is what they were talking about when they were talking about replacing the old asphalt, but I got a feeling it's not. Oh damn, this is a bad one. Oh wow, this thing is not, my brake's not slowing me down very well today. Usually it's a little better than that, but see if this one's a little, it might be. Then you got people standing right in the middle of the trail. Come on. Howdy. Okay. And this is the newest section of this trail, and this is where I thought the Palmer Mesa Trail hooked in. So it doesn't look like they're doing that section back there, which that's a shame, because I was really hoping that that's the section they're doing. Unless they haven't got started yet. I didn't look at the date of the starting, so. And that's the Garden of the Gods down there. Howdy. And that the cars are going along 30th Street. That way goes down to 30th Street. Now it changes to dirt. There you go. The only good thing about the dirt is it doesn't have the big cracks all the way across it. Wow. It's a lot easier with the assist, man, I'll tell you. But as you can see, it's still pretty bumpy. Yeah, we're headed up to the overlook. Yeah, it's a real shame that the telephone wires are in the way. It'd be a beautiful, beautiful view. So that formation, the red rock formation that's on your screen right now, at least I hope it is, okay, if you look on the very, well, not quite the very end, but almost the end of the rock before it goes down real hard, I believe that's supposed to be what's supposed to look like two camel heads kissing, so they call that the kissing camels. But I'm not 100% sure on that, to be honest with you, but I think that's it. It's funny, I'm a native and I always thought it was these two rock formations on the far right. I just thought those were camels' heads and they were kind of looking up in the sky. But I was told I was wrong, so. Okay, here we go. Here's a little better view. Well, I wish this thing had a zoom. Wish those wires weren't in the way. But if you look, just, well, even that's not the best view. Let's get up to see if we can. We got to get just the right angle on this, but the trees are getting in the way. But yeah, it's like I said, just on the left side, just before it starts sloping down. I'm pretty sure that's the kissing camels, but we could probably see it better if we were going the other way on the trail. They asphalted this section here. Oh man. Okay, we got really strong winds coming today. Supposedly we could get gusts of 40 to 50 miles an hour, so gonna be a bit of wind noise. Sorry about that. Big bump. All right. There's some wealthy person's home. Either that or it's the Kissing Camels Country Club, I'm not sure. Great view over here. Oops, sorry. Don't be a bitch. There's still plenty of room. You're on a fucking bicycle. Quit being a jerk. I was well over enough for you to get by. Yeah, sometimes even people on bicycles are jerks. I guess she thought she didn't have enough room and she had 2 feet. Bicycle's only 6 inches wide, so I'm not sure what her boggle is, as they say. Okay, well, we're going to go down here a little further. Because this, I'm sure, is the Palmer Mesa Trail. So I don't know if they're talking about this little bit of asphalt that they're going to replace, which would be a real bummer because it's not that bad. It's not anywhere near as bad as the asphalt that we came up. But I have a terrible feeling this is the part that they're going to concrete, because they said it was only 1,300 feet. But this is asphalt all the way down. Okay, so we're going to turn around here. Okay, so this is the Kissing Camels Estates. We're going to turn around here and go over to, we're at Mesa Road and Hill Circle, and go over to the overlook. Got a nice bike lane, but yeah, I got a terrible feeling it might be this part of the trail they're talking about that they consider beat up. And unless, like I said, I thought they were starting right away and maybe they're not. I'm really hoping it's the other part. Really hoping it's the other part. This really isn't so bad. Okay, we got to get over here on this side. Yeah, that wind has really come up, boy. All right. Well, this is what they call the overlook. And we've been here a time or two. But thought I'd it's such a pretty view on a nice day, even with the wind. So I'll wait for Joe. Oh, Joe's gonna back in. So yeah. What I'm waiting for is I'm gonna have Joe grab the camera so you guys don't have to look at the ground. Okay, I'm handing off the camera to Joe. Alright. Okay, so we'll get over here and get you a little more of a view. So I'm gonna twist and pull up, get a little more. Oh, okay. Okay, twist. Okay, my camera is not, my selfie stick is not cooperating here. Let's try this again. The selfie stick would go that tall, so okay, you got to get it going one certain way for it to lock in. Now all of a sudden it moved weird on me. I'm not sure what's going on here. It's like it went sideways on me. Very strange. Never done that before. As you can see how the wind is just by the flags. As you can see, drones are not permitted, so you can't use a drone. So I try to go over here. We got to be real careful because this stuff can be real slick. Okay, like I said, if you look at that rock formation, you go to the left side, just before it starts doing a couple of down slopes. I'm pretty sure that's called the Kissing Camels. And the big foothill, but otherwise known as Cheyenne Mountain, is on the very end there. They have Cheyenne Mountain State Park. That's the parking area for the Garden of the Gods Visitor Center. And that's the entry road down there to the Garden of the Gods, the park itself. It does have a bike lane, paved bike lane all the way around it. Okay, gotta be careful not to trip over rocks here. Alright, so, alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and shut down the camera for now. And we'll get back to you because we got a couple of big down hills and I need both brakes. So, alright. So from BJ and Joe Ondo, out and about on the Recumbents, on a very windy day. Again, thanks for coming along for the ride, and we will get back to you. Bye for now. All right, well, we're back, and as you can see, we're in a tunnel. So we're going to give you the tunnel song. Ole, 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 ole. All right, back out into bright sunshine here. All right, get a little bit more view here of the foothills. And yeah, so we're back on the Foothills Trail now, and I think that's why they call it the Foothills Trail, because those are the foothills. Any of those big old, what some people call mountains that have trees all the way to the top, those aren't mountains, those are foothills. Mountains have a tree line like Pikes Peak up there and the other peaks by it, and so that means the trees don't grow up past there. So if your local area mountains have trees on top of them, well, sorry, they're actually foothills. That's okay, doesn't matter. If you want to call them mountains, that's fine with me. Passing on your left. Thank you. Got a little tiny chapel over there. See if I can slow down a little bit and so you can get a glimpse of it there. Little dinky place. It's kind of cute. I think, you know, you can get married there and stuff, but I think it's hooked into the what they call the Rock Ledge Ranch, which is up more back in there, and we're trying to get slowed down. My brakes are not working much better than Joe's were, so I may have to have them sand my brakes. Okay, so now we're at 31st and Chambers Way, and this is the 31st Street bike lane. As you can see, there's a drainage ditch that goes all the way down. I used to live over here a long time ago when I was a kid. You know, back when dinosaurs roamed the earth. No, just kidding. Not quite that old, okay? But you would think, being asphalt, it would be at least a little smoother. It's not. It's that very bumpy type of asphalt. Howdy. Oh, somebody's nice Class A here. And somebody's food truck. Ah, yeah. Yeah, just because it looks smooth doesn't mean that it is when you don't have a full suspension trike. Not that I'm complaining that much, because I really do like my trike a lot. But I'll be the first to admit, when Joe gets her Powerball win, we're both getting full suspension e-trikes. Probably either a Zub or a Stein trike. And the only reason we're not staying with ICE is because, well, ICE only has one proprietary motor, e-motor. They use the Shimano e-motor, the new EP8. And I just don't like the Shimano motors. They're, you know, it's just a personal preference. I prefer the Bosch motors or the Bafang motors, but yeah, I just don't think much of the Shimano motors. Now, it's not so much the motors that are the problem. The Shimano motors are quite good, but their display units and their battery holders, they just seem to have problems. You know, parts come loose and you lose contact, and you know, Joe's EBO in-hub, rear-hub system is considered a cheaper system, you know, and yet we've never had a problem with it. Not one, you know, it just works all the time. And these Bafangs seem to be a bit like that. And that's what we want. We want a system that works, you know, uncomplicated battery trays and uncomplicated displays. And sometimes, you know, the big bike brands like Shimano and SRAM and the like, all, you know, they get caught up in the brand new stuff, you know, and they try to adapt it to a lot of different things, and it just doesn't work, you know. What can I tell you? It just doesn't work. Right now we're heading down to Starbucks at 30th and Colorado Avenue. Gonna let this yellow Jeep go here. Okay, and we'll fly across since there's nobody on the other side. But yeah, you know, I mean the new stuff is cool. You know, it's rad and bad and all that other stuff, but a lot of times it just doesn't work well when they try to adapt it to a trike. And I'm not sure why, but that's just the way it seems. Thank you. And so we just like the simpler stuff. And since ICE uses theirs as a what was that word I just used? Now I can't remember. Oh, proprietary. That's the only motor system you can put on an ICE trike and still have a guarantee. If you put any other on, it voids the warranty. So that puts ICE out, which is a shame because we really like our ICE trikes. So ICE, if you're listening, think about at least putting in adding an optional Bafang motor on top of your Shimano EP8s, okay? I doubt they're listening. But still, you never know, it's worth a try. Okay, well, we're heading down here. And if I got the camera in my hand, the only problem is that means I only got one brake, so kind of gotta be careful. You got a big old semi coming down, so gotta be a little careful because the road gets a little thin right here. Yeah, he's a biggie. Joe and I agree on one thing: we don't mess with semis. We do our dangdest to get out of their way, because it's not that we're afraid of being squished, it's just it's not us. Okay, we got just piles of crud everywhere in the bike lane, so we gotta let this car go. we need to get over to the sidewalk, which maybe we can. Okay, thank you. And yeah, had to get over to the sidewalk, you know. Okay, so we're gonna go park. Okay. Nope. Where the hell are you going? I don't know where he's going. Okay, I think we're gonna park here. All right, so we're now at Colorado Avenue and 31st Street, and as you can see, we're at Starbucks, and we're gonna get us a nice green unsweetened iced tea to go with our afternoon snack. So we'll shut you back off for now. Again, thanks for staying on the ride with us. I can't talk today, sorry folks. All right, bye for now.